Microphone check 1 2. This is another episode of Undiscovered, and I go by the name of DJ B Moss, and I have a very special guest in the building today, man. Before I get started, man, like I'm excited because I've been waiting on this one for a minute. Like, I've been knowing this artist probably about like 5 or 6 years now. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
And
man.
like,
For sure,
it's
for sure.
good to see you back in the streets doing your thing, man. So, without further ado, man, I'm gonna give it up for. It was Lil Brino then. I think is it Lil Brino now?
It's
Brino?
gonna stay Lil Brino because I'm Lil, so you know it's Lil Brino.
Lil
for
Brino,
sure.
man. It's good to see you again. Talk to me, man.
Man, what's up, everybody? This your girl Lil Brino, man. Like my boy say, B Moss, man. I've been knowing him since I was 17, man. I'm still going, so it's just like I told him, I feel like I found my spark again, man. Oh God, no cap.
So tell me about the process. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember back in the day, like you was doing all of our shows and events. Like you'll have like the whole fam with you. You had the church. You had like people dancing on stage and shit. Like so. What's the music like now? Like what's the journey? How's the journey been?
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a rough patch. You feel me? Cause you know I lost my brother within those months, so it's like during that time I kind of like seen my strength was up then, cause I had my brother, I had my whole family, everybody was there. Like we was doing events.
Right.
I was at every event. You know what I'm saying?
You was there.
So it was just like I feel like once I lost my brother, I felt like I lost a piece. So I had to refine myself again.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? When I did that last show with you, it kind of like made me feel like I'm where I need to be again. Like I got it still. I still got it.
Yeah,
I just got to
absolutely.
keep going. You know what I mean? Like the
Was
journey was
Was that your first show in how long?
about 2 years for real.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow.
My first real show, like real active show, like 2
Yeah.
years for real.
Dang, that's crazy, man. Like, cause I remember everything back in the day. So you just haven't been performing, haven't been putting out music, haven't been.
I've been putting out music, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, as far as like the adrenaline back then to now, it kind of done slowed down a little with that setback of losing my brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So talk to me if you want to. I don't want to go too deep. Losing your brother, definitely. I know it kind of hindered you from doing the music, but now do you feel like it's more of a motivation now
Oh
to
yeah,
really
most
get back?
definitely. That definitely is who I ball. My slogan every day, filet we ball. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it every day for him. I live for him.
Right.
Even when he was here, I was living for him. You know what I mean? That was my twin. That was my bloodline.
Right.
So he the run I go for.
So how old you is now?
I'm 26.
26, doing music, man. Still doing music, man. Drop one clues. So like, what's the music like now versus then?
This more like the grown Brino, I guess you could say now. Cause back then,
Yeah.
I was the lit
You was
Brino.
the
I was
turn
the
up
lit
Brino,
Brino.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So after I kind of like grew up over the years and just kind of like experienced different things, it's just like, yeah, I'm kind of like more like the chill, calm, want to be in love, like all that
Yeah,
type
I see
Brino.
that.
Like,
Like,
you know, what I'm
Brino's doing a love song? Like, what?
like, yeah, one of those type of Brino. Like, it's nothing like, you know. I just feel like losing my brother kind of like calmed me down a lot. Like, for real, for real.
So, being an artist now, what is some of the things that you learned now that you will be like, okay, I got to make sure I'm still doing this. I got to make sure I'm still like, what has it changed?
Me. I'm still me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just more calm now. And I'm
Yeah.
more like, I guess you could say optimistic about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really self-doubt myself no more as an artist. If I can, I know I can. I ain't gonna keep saying I can't. I know I can.
I never took you as somebody who like was self-doubting. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Back
I
then.
used to be that. Regardless, even back then I was my biggest critic. I still am a little bit, but I
Right.
done calmed down on myself because I learned that kind of like mess up my mood.
Right.
You feel me? So
As an artist now versus then, you know what I'm saying? Of course, you say you learned a lot more. Do you feel like your self-doubt hinders, like it really kind of just stops or like will slow down the process of you trying to move forward?
yeah, most definitely it do a lot. It slows you down a lot. It's a lot draining when you self-doubt yourself. Like being your biggest critic, it's kind of hard because you know what I'm saying? You putting a lot on yourself. Like I got to be gentle with myself, and I learned that over the years. Be gentle with myself and don't beat myself up so much about what I think I can't do, and I know I can. You know what I'm saying?
You saying now, and I'm talking to you more so like I'm talking about the Brino now. So like the Brino now, it put a smile on my face really when I see you actually performing at the show. Because like one thing I love to see people do it is like never giving up. You know what I'm saying? You've motivated me more so because like I remember back then I wanted to really stop doing all these shows and events and everything. And when I see you a couple weeks ago, I was like, yo, like Brino's still out here getting it and doing it, man. So like, have you ever had a situation where people was just like, yo, like Brino, you just need to stop doing this?
Yeah, I got plenty of that, but you know that add the fire to the flame every time. You see what I'm saying? That make me want to turn up. That make me want to go hard because I love when people doubt my talent. I know I got a God gift. You feel me?
Yeah.
This ain't something I just said, oh, I want to be a rapper. Like, it was in me since 6th grade.
Yeah.
So, it just like, I feel like those people like that, when they be like, oh, Brino, just give it up. Like, it's another plan out there. Like, they ain't never believe in me, but I believe in me. And he did, and everybody else that believe in me, you know what I mean? So, I just keep going.
How's your family now? Are they still supportive of you?
Oh, yeah, my mom and them love my music. I don't now, if you saying, like, a real performance, that was my real performing for my whole family one time.
Right.
Literally had my uncles and everybody out there crying because it's just like my uncle like, whoa, you can sing. What are you? He never knew, you know what I mean? So it made me feel good. It's like, yo, this ain't just for me, this for my family too. If I can make them smile, keep a smile on their face, I'm cool with it. You feel me? Like I know the big concert they coming, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I dream of those. So I know it's all coming, man.
So are you originally from Atlanta?
Yeah.
What side of town?
Attleville, West Side.
West side of Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
Drop one of
Yeah.
the clues. So like,
Right there.
like you being from the west side of Atlanta, do you feel like it's harder for artists from Atlanta to kind of get more notice versus the artists that just people that come here from different cities that just
I
blow?
mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I see a lot of talent, even as an artist. I see a lot of artists out there with a lot of talent.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like people just ride wherever the wave at. You know what I mean? So right now, like no cap, back then when I was doing the music, still hardcore, like it was easy to pop. Like
Right.
it was easier then because all you had to do was just post something and it just gonna shoot up.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's like a lot harder because everybody riding waves. So I mean, yeah, as an artist, I just feel like you just gotta go a lot harder. You gotta go a lot harder now. It's a lot harder. Like it ain't easier for nobody no more. Like not even myself. Like with that setback, I'm working a lot more harder than I had to back then with my music.
Because you slowed down.
Because I slowed down.
So basically, like consistency is the
Consistency is the key. Definitely, it is the key.
You think it's easier for artists to get on or harder for artists to stay on with everything that's going on now?
Trying to maintain life and be an artist, that's even anything, an entrepreneur, whatever, it's hard. You know what I mean? So everybody do gotta understand. Everybody has setbacks, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody have downfalls and stuff like that. But if you got it, you gonna keep it going no matter what. I feel like.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I feel like you gonna keep it going no matter what. Nothing gonna stop you. Just gonna try to give it all you got. With everything that going on, no matter what. With everything that's going on, you just gonna give it all you got. Everything you got in your power.
Do you see yourself slowing down anytime soon? Like again?
Nah. I'm just 23. I don't even want to say too. I just gonna show my ass in 23.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna show my ass in 23. I just want folk to know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I even used to say, like, bro, like, if I give up now, I wonder how far I'd be. When I just dropped that Miss Me video, it made me feel like the love is still here for real. Like, I really thought it was gone.
I'm a fan, bro. Like, you don't understand.
I really thought it was gone, Moss.
Nah,
I'm like,
man,
it's
I'm a
there.
real fan of yours. Like, this is something, like, when I literally was excited to see you perform.
For sure. I was even excited to perform in front of you again. Like, when I said, B. Moss, I looked up there, I said, that's Moss. But, you know what I mean? It just made me feel like I'm back on the stage. We was up there, knockouts and all that. You know what I mean? Like, that's all. It was just that same type of adrenaline racing through me that day. I had to do it. Did the same thing I used to do. Like, somebody always told me, go back to where your spark at. Go back to where you found your spark. And my granddaddy tell me that every time. Find your spark again. And I found it.
Was your spark back in the day when we used to throw the shows back then?
I feel like that made me turn up even more. I never in my life thought that I'd have people on the stage with me, wearing shirt. I really felt like a star. Then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I still do, but it's a lot more work I gotta do because I had that setback with my brother. I ain't gonna lie, that broke me to pieces.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's still a baggage I gotta carry with me forever. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that we had plans with this music together, and now I'm doing.
Oh, so he was doing music as well.
He was definitely doing music.
Okay.
He was definitely doing music.
So everything now you kind of more so dedicating towards
gotta
him.
keep it going for him. He left his legacy through it.
Right, 100%. So like, what's the plan for 2023? Like, I don't want to. You ain't got to go into detail because you know, like with me, I'm throwing a hell of a lot more shows. I don't even throw shows in Atlanta that much anymore. You know what I'm saying? I got shows in a lot of other cities. Brand don't grew. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to help you get into other cities and states if you can make it to, you know, the Makeheads or Valdosta, Savannah, Augusta.
Look, I'm telling you, listen, 23 and 24. I tell all my friends around me, listen, it ain't just no 23 I'm going 24 too, because get why? This Jordan season, next year Kobe season.
Yeah.
So all I'm saying is go hard or go home. Like, if I don't go hard these 2 years, then get what? Everybody can just, you know what I mean? I'm going hard from him on out. I'm going crazy.
Okay.
I'm not stopping.
So let's get back into the music. The record that you dropped, that you performed a couple weeks ago. Break it down to me. Tell me what's it about. What was the motivation behind
it? All right, so Miss Me, I was just in the studio with my boy AB. And I mean, I'm like, hey, play some beats. Then I heard the way the beat came in. I just kind of like, you know, yeah. And you feel me? I just kept going. Nothing really kind of inspired it, but I don't know, watching all the music videos, trying to study and see how I can make my videos more better, more cinematic, you know what I mean? So I kind of like, I guess you could say love inspired it, I guess. I ain't got no girlfriend or nothing, so ain't none of that inspired. Oh, yeah,
that was my next question. I was like,
yeah, I ain't got no girlfriend or nothing, so none of that inspired it. Just, you know, I always feel like love songs just make me feel better. I don't know.
No,
and that beat definitely kind of like made me feel like, oh my God. And people in there like, oh, this a hit, Bree. Like, you just gotta keep pushing. You got to keep pushing. I'm like, all right, I got you. Like, and I ain't think people was gonna attach to it like they did, but they did.
So, do you feel like love songs is the way to that? Like, cause let's say like this love song, you know, blow and
right.
It blow. Would you consistently still keep making, you know, love songs and shit like that?
I don't think I need to stop making no love song, to be honest with you. Cause to be honest, I'm a lover girl, so it's just like ladies love me. I don't know why, like they do. It don't matter what I do. I don't have to do too much. I can sit right here and they just gonna look at me and adore me, like, you know what I'm saying? So love songs, it's just like, I want to be in love, trust me. So I feel like me making these love songs is manifesting what I want to feel or what I feel like a girl would want to feel with me.
Okay.
So,
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
I don't know, man. Like, I got to keep making love songs. I think that's my biggest strength right now, love songs.
No, that's what
for real.
Like a lot of people going through a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
And pain and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's definitely those two top my, you know, I used to be the rapping Brino, trust me. Them days was lit. But it's just, you know, like you say, everything slow you down. I feel like my brother just opened me up to a lot of opportunities to kind of like open mind myself. Meaning like, although I lost my brother, like I can't let that be the reason I stopped.
Right.
You know what I mean? Although it was at first.
Right.
I can't let it be the reason, you feel me? Like 3 years I had to heal all that, even with other tragedies that happened after that. You know? So,
of course, COVID.
Yeah, all that.
Well,
and I lost my grandma during COVID, so it's just like, it's so much that goes on, you know what I mean? But I'm still going to keep going.
So we about to be in 2023 right now. So with you being an artist that's about to get into 2023, and you seem like you got the mindset, you know what you about to do in 2023. Nothing's about to hinder you at all. What plans do you feel like social media will take into account? Because if I'm not mistaken, back in the day, it wasn't no TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like it was Instagram, but it wasn't like the Instagram now. Like, what plans do you have for social media to grow as an artist?
What plans do I have for social media? I mean, honestly, I'm gonna start. I ain't gonna lie. I need to start showing my face more first.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like I only show my face in music videos, or if I want to say some little motivation. But I gotta start showing my face more, like taking more photos, you
Mhm.
know, photo shoots and stuff like that. And just, I'm gonna give them what they want, you feel me? Like more creative content, I guess you could say.
There you go.
Get back in my creative bag, start creating more.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, would you ever get back to the love song thing? Because I wanted to talk to you about this. Would you ever let somebody else write a love song for you,
Definitely.
or would you become a
Definitely.
writer for somebody else?
Well, I got the AirPod in.
Oh, you good? You good? No, you good.
But definitely, I definitely would let somebody write for me. Somebody actually wrote for me before.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so
What?
it was like it was a hook. You know what I mean? It was a hook, but it was kind of like we interpreted my song "All About You." I did and mixed it in to kind of like give it a boost with his song and my song as well. So,
Yeah.
but as far as a whole love song, yes, I definitely would. I don't mind doing that. It's nothing wrong with having a ghostwriter because sometimes I get writer's block like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, so
Would
definitely.
you be opposed to, like, let's say, like, because I asked somebody else this, like, what if somebody that you can't really connect with write a song, like, so like they don't know nothing about our culture or anything like that, like they like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna write this song, or give it to Brino, see if she want to sing it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't connect with it, would you still perform it? Would you still?
You saying like as far as like what do you mean?
Like writing a song for you?
Yeah, I still do it. You know what I'm saying? If that's what the person would want, yeah, I still do it.
Okay.
I'm not, see, one thing about me, I'm not I know most people be acting Hollywood. Like, you know what I mean? When they do that, I'm not even big enough to even act that way.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind somebody writing a song. If that's what they, you know what I'm saying? They want to do that because most people scared to use their voice, you know?
True,
Most people scared to
100%.
use their voice. So I wouldn't mind. If they want my voice to be on it, I wouldn't mind.
Tell me how showcases and open mics have been such an influence on your career.
Definitely gave me a lot of exposure to new people, dope artists, you know what I mean? It kind of like showed me like this is how I start, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't really, no matter how many shows you can do, it could take 10 years, 7 years. The time when the big show is gonna come, you gotta start right there first. So this is the start. So when them big tours come and everything, like I dream about it, it's gonna come. I just feel like this is just a startup for it.
You ever performed outside of Atlanta?
Nah.
You want to?
Besides Alabama,
Oh, how did that go?
It was cool, you know. My mom, she had a friend over there, and we went up there. That's when I had the Blue Honey shirt.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Went up there, sold the shirts up there. People was buying them, CDs.
What part you was in?
We was in Birmingham.
In Birmingham? Oh,
Yeah.
shit, okay.
It was a little show they had down there. I kind of won second place, but it was okay. You know what I mean? I'm from Atlanta, and I won against somebody that's from Alabama.
Alabama.
So it was all good.
So now, like, are you more so, because this is what I noticed, man. Like, a lot of times you get more love in other cities
Facts.
than you would in your own city.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Why do you feel like that happens to a lot of artists?
It ain't no love for real out here, though. Folk don't really know how to love for
What would
real.
you call it?
I feel like folk don't know how to love for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of artist friends, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't post my artist friends every day, but they know when they come, they post something, I'm going to comment on that thing till that thing block me. You know what I mean? A lot of folk don't know how to do that. A lot of folk feel like you got to post them on the story and you don't post and you don't show no love. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you go to other states and stuff, they don't be acting like that, man, because it don't matter to them. Long as they showing love under the post, when I post it, we good. I ain't tripping. We got to learn how to show love first out here. We can't never. If everybody ain't showing it, it ain't gonna work.
That's 100%.
For real.
Who is somebody who you wanna work with now as an artist, as you grow as an artist? Somebody you just gotta work with.
K-Camp.
K-Camp?
Yes.
What? Okay, I gotta drop one. Most people saying Future, Tip.
Nah, see, I can't even lie,
so why
man.
K-Camp? Talk to me.
That man's so underrated, man. I swear to God, like, K-Camp supposed to been. He there though. He already there. You feel me? He out the roof. It just
He's a great performer too.
People sleep on him. You feel me? I ain't never gonna sleep on my boy. And if I get a song with my boy, he's lit. I might just. Never mind. I ain't even gonna say that.
Is he from your side of town?
I don't know. I don't think
I
K-Camp.
know he's from Atlanta, I think.
I don't know where he from. Though. I don't know.
Damn.
I got to look into that though.
I just never would have thought nobody would have said K-Camp. That's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with
I just love K-Camp style, how he carry himself. I study him because, you feel me? Like, I just watched him as an artist grow. Like, for real, he really grew. You know what I mean? And even back then, I used to want to get on with Schoolboy too, but
Oh, Schoolie?
Yeah, Schoolie.
Okay.
You feel me? But it changed the count. So I just, both of them really.
All right, so boom. Let's talk about this scenario real quick. You got a record. You and K Camp. Who going first?
Count and me.
Oh, y'all gonna go back and forth?
You gonna do something on the hook?
You gonna try to beat his verse?
Nah, hell no, it ain't no competition. We gonna work together. Make this bit the fire. We gonna work together, cause I know for a fact that shit gonna bang on my mama.
That's dope. That's dope.
Oh, everything.
What motivation would you give to an artist right now who's just starting out?
Man, look, when you come in the game, don't expect to get 5,000 views on your first post. When you come in the game, you know what I'm saying, don't expect to post a video. Don't expect to get 200,000 comments. Don't expect it, you feel me? It all come with a boot. Like, you got to just pace yourself with everything. That's what I had to learn. Like, if I speed it up, it ain't going to go no faster than it is. So I got to pace yourself when you come in the game, and you just got to understand, like, everybody ain't going to like your music, but you got to know who your crowd is, and you got to know who you do it for every time.
You ever had an experience where, like, people get jealous of you for just getting the popularity that you got?
Man, yeah, every time.
Like, what happened? How'd you overcome that?
I just feel like, although I got that don't change me. None of that made me, you feel me? I am who I am, you feel me? Off Instagram and on Instagram. So I just feel like if anybody had a problem with that, they been jealous for me from the jump. You know what I mean? So it's never, you know what I mean? Promise you, if anybody jealous of me, you ain't gonna see them with me next year. And get what they are, I ain't even have to cut nobody off this year. So I feel like everybody around me
that's a blessing
good.
right there to say.
You see what I'm saying? Everybody around me solid, we good, you feel me? None of that.
Now that's definitely a blessing, because I've had situations where, you know, I cut business people.
Oh yeah,
off,
every year I'm
saying?
cutting somebody off chopper. Get up out of there. I ain't going with you. But I take that back. I did have to cut somebody out, but we ain't even gonna get into that. That's an X. I ain't even tripping. Example. I ain't even tripping.
She said, example.
Ain't even tripping.
Valentine's Day coming back around, man.
Nah,
you
man.
You got
Ain't
no
none of that.
Valentine's
No, I ain't even got no Valentine. Look, Christmas. Oh my God, Christmas. I was so lonely. I turned off Instagram. I ain't want to see none of that.
For real?
I ain't want to see none of that. I posted a picture of my family, me and my family, the video. I got up out of there. It was too much people matching pajamas, all this stuff going on. And I'm just like, bro, this is another year of this.
You want to be in love, though, man.
I do, though. But I want to feel the right way. I want to be loved correctly. I don't want you to just keep saying you love me. You got to show me.
All right, so what's your version of being loved correctly?
I ain't going to lie. Like, I don't know. Females.
We getting deep, man. We getting deep now.
Females now, like, it's just like, what I'm looking for, I'm not even looking for it. I feel like what I got to do, like what we have to do as a couple, it ain't going to have to be explained if we here for the same thing. You see what I'm saying? Achieve our goals, be together forever, you feel me?
Forever.
And just make it last. Like, although they say things don't last forever, things can last forever. Listen, I talked to my daddy and I talked to my granddad. My granddad been with my grandma 72 years, okay?
72?
Yes.
Good God.
Listen to me. Hold on.
My God.
Then you got my daddy and my mama, 32. I'm trying to figure out the method to all this, because I know through all this, y'all done had some flip-flop days and everything. So what's the method? But get what my daddy and they say. Got to love unconditional. You can't love nobody if you don't love them naked. Don't nobody love nobody naked no more. They not coming for the flaws. They don't love you for your flaw. They don't do this no more, I'm gone. I don't want to. I got to go get somebody else. Nope. See? Don't work like that.
Do you think social media plays a big role?
It does.
A
major role. A major role. Why? Don't get me wrong. I love the little quotes about a relationship because it boosts me. Like I know love is real. Trust me. I know it. I believe it's real. I talk about it. Come on, I believe it's out there. I write about it. You know what I'm saying? I manifest what I want. You feel me? I feel like it's going to come, but. Little do I know, I probably done ran across the person that I'm supposed to be with. I don't even know it. They just scared to shoot their shot like me. See what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So all right. Good question. You just made me think about something. So do you shoot your shot first, or do you wait for them to shoot their shot first? How does it work?
I don't know. It's kind of tough. Like, it's like we both shooting shots, I guess. I think in the situation I'm in right now, I'm the one shooting my shot, though. I done rolled the ball like 3 times. I think she done caught it about 4. But but I don't know, like she kind of hard to read. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying.
I rolled the ball 3 times. She done caught it like 4.
Yeah, she done caught it about 4. Nah, for real.
That is funny as hell, man. As an artist in the LGBT community, do you feel like it's harder for artists in that community to break?
Nah, not for real. I done met a lot of dope artists in this community that's still going, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of them. Like, one thing about it, bro, like, being what I am, like, trust me, I done got judged, all that. And I'm not tripping, you feel me, because this me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And only God can judge me, you see what I'm saying? So I feel like the people that accept me for me, those the ones that genuinely care for what I care for. You see what I'm saying? They accepting what I accept and what I love. If it make me happy, they cool with it. And that's what I feel like. If you ain't happy with whatever make your spouse or your friend happy, like, such as, let's just say, when I came out to my mom about this, it was a hard thing to do, but I did it. You feel me?
How old were you?
I ain't gonna lie, I been new.
Oh, you say I been new? Nah, because I have a sister that's like that. She didn't tell my dad until like when she got to college.
Yeah, I been new. Like I just been new, and it kind of hurt me because I'm like, I ain't want to see my mama cry about it, but I just feel like now that she accepted, like, no lie, she only accept one girl, so it's just like any other girl I'm bringing around, that shit probably gonna be dead.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, man. So
yes.
she only wants you to love that one girl.
With that one, you see what I'm saying?
And you don't want nothing to do with her?
We gonna talk about that off the camera.
Oh, my God.
Brino, you funny in real life, man. For real. But in conclusion, in closing, man, like, I do appreciate you. Like I told you, I'm a real fan of yours. You know
For
what
sure,
I'm saying?
man. I'm definitely glad that we got able to do this again.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
See what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It definitely bring a spark back to me. I'm telling you, like, I feel like a kid again when I first started my first show at Knockouts with y'all, man.
That made me feel good, man. Like, don't just from me to you, like, don't give up on what you want to do, cause like you got people that, you know what I'm saying, like, I ain't never forgot about you. I just always wondered in the back of my head where you been at, you know what I'm saying, like. Just imagine how many people that you touched or that you've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
That they think the exact same thing, you know. Keep going and just, like, never give up, because you never know, like, those 2-3 years that you might take off, that could be that 2-3 years that you could have broke.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like keep this shit going, man. I'm a fan, so, like,
hey,
keep it
I
going,
just want to say something, too, before we close this out. Like, no cap. If you ain't seen the video, Lil Brino Miss Me is out right now, and it's going so crazy. Like, I just want to tell y'all, too, like, learn new words, because I swear to God, next concert going crazy on me.
No doubt, man. Brino, thank you so much, man. It's
Nah, for sure, B.
No doubt.
Break apart, not gonna lie, you is heaven sent from above. I wanna show you that you get all my love. I just wanna give you everything you need and show you that you want that. I was always dreaming, you stay on my mind.